So the picture in my stream, you see every week, is the one at the top of Cheddar Gorge. Do you know what the power-ups are tonight?
No idea. Imagine it'll be Aero and the truck, maybe.
Yeah, well, it could be any. It could be Ghost, could be Feather.
Is that your choice?
There's only one power-up point anyways, or two, isn't there? One where you go through the initial banner at Tempest Fugit, and then there's a sprint point, isn't there, just before the end?
Yeah, there's two sprints, but one's a finish, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hopefully not a Ghost. I hate it.
I know. I just can't seem to work the Ghost.
A bit too easy because you can see them disappear in front of you.
Yeah.
You have to do it for the back.
I'm going to put my ice vest on in a minute. Still 25 degrees.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's been raining here and everything. It's been...
How's that? Oh, mate. It's so hot. But it's not as hot as other places I've got, so I'm not going to say too much. So
Good evening, guys.
Evening.
Evening.
So yesterday I put the ice vest on, it had melted before I even started the race. It was literally melted during the warm-up.
I'm melted as well.
Yeah, as I say, is it hot where you are?
34, 35.
Oh mate, it's a lot hotter than me. It's about 10 degrees more nearly.
Yeah, hopefully we get a bit of rain this evening, but still doesn't look very good.
Yeah, well,
It is getting a colder end of the week.
It's staying dry until the end of the week, but it's not as hot tomorrow. It's quite a nice 22 degrees tomorrow.
Tomorrow we get up to 40 degrees.
Oof.
Jesus.
Do you have air conditioning?
No, I live in a 120-year-old house, so in the basement on the base floor, so we have pretty thick walls here.
Not so bad then.
Which makes it a little bit better.
Yeah. Right. The spotlights.
Run bike tonight.
Well, if you've got a fully upgraded one,
Really?
then it's quicker.
I'm at 3.
I'm at 2, so 3 is the big jump.
Yeah, I'm working on.
Right, I'm in the pen. I'm just going to put my ice vest on so I'll be going dark for a little bit. 2 secs. that's so much better. So, Alan, are you happy being the sacrificial lamb and doing the chasing and see if you can hang on to them? So it's Volker or Sigger. They're the two.
Yes.
On paper, I mean, don't get wrong, the others could be just as good, I don't know, but just looking at what I can see in the numbers, Volker and Sigger were the two, Volker especially.
No, do you want me to push and make them chase me?
No, just sitting there with
Just
us.
to go.
When they attack, just go with them.
Okay.
And the rest of us, we just sit with the others.
Can I try to follow?
If you want, yeah, I was going to say the back it, because I know your numbers are strong as well, Daniel. So if you want to go as well, if Alan can't hang it, but I want to try and create that break if you can.
I'd like to try to do no single or solo attack and just try to follow every attack from them.
Yeah, that's fine, mate. I'm happy. I think depends. I think tonight pretty much go as your strengths. If you feel strong to chase after them, if it's anyone other than Volker or Sigger, we all got to go. Just those two, because the others are similar numbers to us.
The other rider with the lowest FTP is Rob.
Yeah.
Rob L.
Yeah.
220. And S Paul is 250.
Yeah. So.
But these are both quite light riders.
Yeah. So I'm confident we could potentially beat them at a sprint. Hopefully.
I dropped them before that.
But for you, Alan, I know it's not your best area, so that's why I want to try and get you away. Same for you, Pete. I think last week, if you potentially not gone off, you could have gone when they attacked.
Yeah, I didn't intentionally ride off it. I just drifted, and then I ended up with so many seconds.
I saw you about 10 seconds after. I thought, oh, this is brave, and then they got you, didn't they? They closed it down. They knew what they were doing. They were just trying to tire you out.
Yeah, cool.
So yeah, so don't try and find, especially early on. Don't if you find yourself solo, unless you know you can do the numbers to back it up. Just come back to the pack.
Yeah, no problem.
Right, 25 seconds, guys. To say the pack wins here. It's flat. Although I did see some guys riding off the front yesterday on a flat race.
Good luck, everyone.
Yeah, don't get caught out early on.
Easy like a Sunday morning.
Yeah. So Volker is VBD, I think it is. And obviously Sigur's his name. I think. Yeah. So Volker is the VBD, yeah.
I've got my eye on him.
To be
Probably
honest,
piss off the teamers right enough, but
I
I've got my eye
think
on him.
if it was me, I'd be getting him to do what the team did last Monday and just turn the screw with the strong riders.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure the other three will cope. So they might be thinking, well, let's just keep together until a bit later on. Because, like I say, it's a long way to go solo on a flat course. So they'll probably save it for a bit. They might throw a couple of attacks in. But let's not waste energy ourselves. I didn't do a massive warm-up because I didn't think it would be very quick. At the start, anyway.
Keep going at this pace, I might have a sprint at the end.
Well, yeah, there is that. And like I say, I think we have cooked ourselves on the past couple of races, so this is good. Just keep watching the numbers on the right, see if you see any red or if someone's trying to sneak off. But in all honesty, the first place to attack is probably going through that sort of canyon pass. And then the next one when they climb out of Puget.
Right on.
Okay, so I've noticed that Holyoke doesn't seem to have steering. Unless you can see the symbol, I can't.
No. I've seen him out the draft at the beginning, he was away out.
Yeah. So he's going to be struggling later on anyway. We also say a big hello to Gary Bank and wish his recovery well, because he's given us a ride on, which he's probably watching the video. Hello, Gary.
Hello, Gary.
Get better soon, mate.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, Gary. I got excited saying hello to Gary. Now I'm on front.
And I'd also like to call out Matt Carney for being racing at our level, because the way he just disappeared on everyone on the Cheddar Gorge climb. He's definitely sandbagging.
Stefan, I've just got a message for you, Adam. Get off the front.
Adam will be spitting feathers at this because it's just like such a nice pace.
Perfect pace.
I know, he'll be thinking, why don't I get races like this?
I think it's because we start them. We don't ride like this. We just start up in the pace.
Yeah, and then it's like we poke the bear sometimes, don't we?
Yeah.
And then they get annoyed and then attack us back.
Yeah, they done me like a kipper last week. Two of them.
Yeah, that croissant one, they
Yeah.
definitely turned the screw.
I hate you all. That's my route, you bastards.
All right, there we go. They're going.
Adam's Daniel's got him. Just a wee tester, I think.
Okay, so the only person that suffered there was Rob from them. He's the second back.
Yeah, let's keep pushing, guys. Coming through.
He's caught back on.
Good luck, guys.
Hi, good evening.
Hey, Thomas.
You all right?
There's something I noticed on the race yesterday. If someone is feeling strong and when you're attacking and the field gets really stretched, he can also go to the back and try to link someone in on his wheel so he feels safe, and then start to sprint to close the gap,
Yeah.
to leave him alone.
Yeah, we might be able to do that with Rob tonight.
Although it's risky, but
Yeah.
if you're feeling strong, it could be cool.
Yeah. Believe it or not, Rene likes to do this. He tries. Okay, expect a big attack coming out of the desert soon. They're a bit lighter than us as well, so it'll be to their advantage. Okay, what power-ups have we got between us?
Truck.
Okay, so it's truck and aero tonight then. I've got the aero.
Yeah.
The truck's really useful on the finishing sprint.
I'll save it then.
I'd be tempted to keep it, yeah. Adam just messaged going Leroy Jenkins it. Too soon, Adam. Too soon. Daniel, do you want to try and do a stealth attack No big watts, just like 5 watts per kilo off the front.
Yeah.
Just see what happens.
Use your steering, Daniel, too. Cut the corners, don't go wide. Go short. Inside.
He's flexing.
They're responding straight away.
That's good. Hollyoaks out in the wind now. There we go, usual suspects. Hollyoak struggling, and Rob is struggling.
Oh, hell.
Hollyoak's gone. They did us a favour there.
Trouble, poke the bear.
That's one gone. How are you feeling?
I have to recover a little.
Not so good.
Okay, but I'm not sure I've got any power against Big B and the other one.
Yeah, the plan still sticks. Keep saving your energy, guys. Don't go to the front if you don't need to. Things will change if it keeps like this, though. Just to warn you.
Yeah, we've got to keep our eye on when we reach those 3 risers.
Yeah. They're the attack points, to be honest. Probably on the last rise out after the sprint. Not far from the finish. So what we do know is that when they go full gas, Rob struggles. He was dropping until they ease the pace, which means we only really need to concentrate, in theory, on Paul. I suspect if they attack, we're going to get rid of Rob.
I've got to be vigilant now, I think.
Okay, first little climb. Be careful, ready. Okay, the good news is if someone drops off the back now, you'll have enough to beat Holly.
See, your truck doesn't work on the front. You need to be. Save your power up for the sprint. Use it just before the banner.
I've just pressed mine by accident.
Okay, get ready for an attack. Right, go with him. This is this attack. That's interesting. He just used his power up. Okay, it's definitely going to go to a sprint. So just cover off any attacks now. It's flat now. Sit in. Do not pull. Drink. Okay, if someone goes, we all go. So it's up to you, Alan, what you do, because you're the
Yes.
only one that's going to struggle with the sprint.
I'm just thinking.
You can either save it.
Dangerous.
You can either save it and just go for a long sprint,
Yeah.
because you do tend to like flop at about 400 before the line.
I'll be saving energy.
So
This is mine.
Adam's just said sprint with 1 kilometre to the line. Absolutely not. That's the sort of thing that Thomas would do.
Thomas can do that.
Yeah, not us. Not us mere mortals. I can't believe Adam's just accused me of wheel sucking. He's absolutely right, but I'm still leggy from the cheddar ride. It could be an interesting sprint, this. This is where I go and find out I've got nothing. Okay, for heavy riders, just before it rises up at the end, but by that stage it's too late. There's a little dip, so the heavy riders can utilise that little dip just before the rise.
It's time to accelerate.
We're leaving it later, Thomas. You'd be going around now. We are not. All right, they're going to start going.
Okay.
Just get on there, Will. Now, Alan, for you. Nice.
One.
Win.
Well done, guys.